Baby fantastic. Show's about to start. And I hope you can hear me. So let's get some shares together. Let me get this thing popping a little bit. I'm working with some new equipment, so I want to test it out too. But you know I'm gonna be on one today. You see the title. So let's go. All right, y'all, let's get this shit started. Let's get it started. You already know. It's your girl, Frankie, baby. Let me cut this music off. What it do? It's your girl, Frankie. How's everybody out there? I hope y'all doing good. Let me cut this music off real quick. Yeah, let me cut the music off real quick. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Yeah, this is a little something different. You know, I try to keep everything about business though, business and things of that nature. So it still works. It still works. So it's still gonna be the Frankie Baby Fantastic Show. You dig? I should record this show, but I'll just have to download it. If you can hear me okay, please let me know. Cause again, this is a new system. So let's see if you can hear this. Cheer for your girl. All right. I hope you can hear that. If not, I got to reroute it. But it's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. You already see the title of the show. And I'm just going to go in because I have a few notes here, some things I wanted to discuss. And I'm going to be very transparent today. All right. I'm going to be very, 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 very transparent. So if you want to join in, I will drop the link. You feel me? I ain't ashamed to talk to you. This is the title of the show, supporting women. Being in a lesbian relationship where one partner is plagued with a patriarchal mindset can create significant challenges and disadvantages, both for the individual and the relationship as a whole. So I hope you guys continue to join me as I discuss this here. Basically, the pros and the cons, really the cons of this. All right. So let's get the show started. Peace.
Better get low.
Baby, fantastic.
Lights, camera, rolling, action.
你好臭咩？好臭冇 fucking 用㗎。出嚟行講勢力，講單位。
Now, if you have some lesbians in your family, anything, you should get them in this room right now. If you're a lesbian, you should come in this room and invite another one. All right? Because it's about to get real. Actually, it's not about to get real. It's going to get real for me because I'm going to share a little bit of my experiences and some of my issues about this lesbian lifestyle. I don't think it's all that cracked up to be. How they say it? I don't think it's all what it's cracked up to be. I've been a lesbian all my life, so I feel like I can say what I want to say. So please, again, if you have a lesbian in your family, bring them in this room because I'm going to talk about a few of the cons, the situations that goes on with lesbians. Some of you straight people might not even get this, but me as a woman and dealing with women, I want to let me take one of these ears out because I'm super loud. I want to explain just a few things that come along with this territory now. Just a little background. All right. Um, well, first, let me say this. I am a supporter of the Queen Maker. Y'all know that. So if you're not informed about just patriarchy and things like that, the mindset and how that presses upon a woman, period, you should familiarize yourself with the Queen Maker. She was just out here in LA in January. We had a great show with her, and she dropped some jewels here for LA, for the ladies in LA. But congratulations to her too. I think she's reached 40,000. But my point is, the reason I brought her up is because women should know about her and what she's bringing, because only if you have that type of knowledge, you'll get what I'm about to say now. Okay. So anyway, me being raised up, I was raised as, with women, like as a woman straight up. But from young, I've seen how women, like, they kind of weak, if you ask me, or they pretend to be weak. They have to be docile to make this guy feel great. So I knew as a child, I was like, man, that shit ain't gonna be me. Like, already knew I was gonna be a lesbian, like, since I could remember. You feel what I'm saying? Like preschool, grade school. I ain't go to preschool, but early, not Antal, junior, PJ Hill. You feel me? I knew then. But I also knew that girls act catty and giddy around guys. That was never my shit either. So in a world of patriarchy, what we're dealing with men who end up being like the dominant thing. That, or at least that's how we're raised, correct? So make a long story short, I played ball, did all the tomboy shit. Like, that's who I am. I was doing the tomboy and excelled in those things. So I already knew I was gay, but then, I'm not going to take you down a whole long story, but I'm just telling you, giving you a little background, you feel me, to see how I've been seeing this stuff, how people move for a long time in my own sexuality, being lesbian. All right, if you want to call me anything. But so my experiences of every experience, now when I tell you this, every experience that I've ever had with a woman, I didn't realize only until I started watching the Queen Maker, y'all, that I was dealing with a patriarchal minded. Now, unbeknownst to some of you, people might think that I'm the patriarchal minded person. But no, sweetie, no, 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 no. I realized that every woman that I was dealing with was patriarchal mindset, meaning they were very competitive with me. They were non-supportive, if there at all. I had my patriarchal mindset too, no front, because I was always there to help do something. I was very financially supportive. I would do everything because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? But this is how, when she say we all suffer from patriarchy, we all do, and this was how I was suffering. You feel me? Doing everything, and well, not everything, but being there, doing the masculine things, you know what I'm saying? Taking out the trash. But also I already knew that I'm queen. I'm a woman. I was raised as queen. Don't get it twisted. So I needed the emotional things that I wasn't getting it. And I realized only now that, because she used to dealing with guys where she ain't all the real goo goo gaga like that. Sometimes she, a person can be, but I digress. Let me back up a little bit. Let me back up. But anyway, my point in saying all of this for this section right here is that I seen the imbalance in every relationship that I was in. Okay. Whereas a woman is like, you know how it is sometimes when women, and I've seen this with straight women, you got girls always do this shit. She thinks she all that. Now keep in mind, I'm a woman. I have a lot of straight friends, but I see how these women behave, and all that shit is due to patriarchy, y'all. I hope you can hear me okay. But all that shit is due to patriarchy, oppression, really. I mean, we all suffer from it, So I got a few notes here, and I want to go through these notes that I have and share with you, and maybe I'll talk about them and how they affected my life. Because this is supposed to help someone. This is supposed to help another young woman coming into whatever the fuck she coming into as far as this lifestyle, and knowing You feel me? Knowing her womanhood, her divine feminine, and who she is and where she stands in this. I'm single. Trust me. I get women constantly that try to holler at me in their own way, but I know, and that's why I feel like I got to do this here piece right here, because to me, it's more about having centering women. You feel me? I know a lot of women who take a break from men. They're not really gay, or if you want to call them anything, but they come into this world. And when I say come into this world, I mean they still bring that same mindset, that patriarchal mindset into this world. And then there are some women who are patriarchal mindset in this world too. But all of that come from that oppression. And I am not a woman. I'm not like that. You feel me? I'm very woman-centered. Even if I wasn't gay, a lesbian, because of the way I think, I've come through the nation of God's and earth. I came through a bunch of conscious, righteous, and all that black power, male shit. Okay. And I've seen what patriarchy does to some of the women in those circles. But my point is, I love my brethren. I love my sisters. I love the world. But my point is, I'm woman centered. I'm about sisterhood. I'm a woman first. You feel me? So I want to show you how some of these things affect the relationship with women when they come into a situation of a patriarchal mindset. And maybe I'll add on, as I go through them, I'll add on how it affects my situation. And maybe I can recall a few situations. I said I'm going to be very transparent. So without further ado, let me go through some. All right. So let's see how I do this. Can I do it like this? Oh yeah, that works. Oh damn, I can't see. Man, I'll use this one. All right. So in a male-dominant community, women may face various forms of restriction and marginalizations. Here are a few ways that might be limited. They might be limited or oppressed. All right, limited. Excuse me. Limited leadership opportunities. Women may encounter barriers to assuming leadership roles within the community, as men often dominate leadership positions. Now, I can tell you right now, without even putting that into because all these things I'm going to talk about, I'm going to tell you how they affect a lesbian's relationship if one of them is patriarchal. But you can see that in police officers. You ever see a female police officer act worse than the male? Like she super aggressive towards the woman? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what they're saying. This type of behavior comes from that limited leadership opportunity. You're going to show that you can get this in line. You understand? So, and how that peels out into relationships and to my relationship. I'm not going to talk about yours. I'm just talking about relationships that I've had. But they all come out into like, I never had no problem with no leadership role. I tend to lead wherever the fuck I go. I'm just saying that's just how I am. God made me that way. Plus, I'm a soldier, so that's how it go. And I'm not docile. So I assume the leadership role with nothing, meaning if it's something going on, I'm going to fix it. Let's see what's up. Let me call such and such. I make it happen. Whereas I've dealt with women who resent that type of attitude that I have. And when I see how they move, they'd be like, well, let me call Larry. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that breeds bullshit. You looking at me like, and sometimes a person will say, look at you being on fucking He-Man. They used to say that shit when I was a kid because I was a leader. He-Man. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm on the basketball court. I'm whatever the fuck. I ain't ashamed to play ball with the boys. But some of the little girls were just thought that they just had to be cheerleaders and look cute and come to the playground and be cute. So you see how the oppression starts? You feel me? So that shit spills into relationships as well, y'all. So make sure she has woman-centered. All right, number 2, gender stereotypes. Traditional roles and stereotypes may confine women to specific roles and expectations, such as caretaking, domestic duties, rather than being recognized for their diverse talents and capabilities. Now I'm going to flip your wig back on this one. Can you hear me okay? If not, let me know in the chat because I'm using a whole different system. So please let me know. But so roles. Do you know? I'm telling you, this is my truth, baby. Every relationship that I've ever been in as a woman, I'm 50 years old, by the way, and I think I can count on one hand how many serious relationships I've had. But I dip and dab. I mean, I had my time, you feel me, where I was single and I loved to mingle. But even in those situations, I've always been the one that cooks. You wouldn't think so. See, the one that cooks, and I'll take out the trash. The one that's nurturing, I'm that person. You understand what I'm saying? But I've often got like in a lesbian relationship, got accused of being punk. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, whatever. Because that's what I'm saying. So this patriarchal woman mindset, this woman thinks I'm supposed to not cook or whatever the fuck. So she get used to that shit. She'll get used to not cooking because that's what I do. You understand? But then there comes a time when, okay, maybe I'm not feeling like it, but now you're so used to sitting on your butt. You feel me? It's the dynamics that play tricks on your mind, y'all. So I'm just saying, me as a woman, I am woman-centered. I'm helping. I'm a communal person. But when you're dealing with a woman that's patriarchal-minded, okay, she's just taking a break. Oh, shit. Well, look. But she a bust ass cooking for a guy. Yeah, I'm just telling you my story. Okay, and these are most the women I know I've been with. Let's go on. I gotta cut this thing off. I don't like the way this smells. Hold on, y'all. That shit is too damn strong. Oh shit. Okay, number 3. Where we at? If you know a lesbian, please send her here, because we got too many of these young, what the old folks say, we got too many of these young people out here portraying the role, they're giving the wrong energy. And it's like, I don't think they really love being women. I do, despite what people may think. Economic disempowerment. Women may experience economic disparities, including lower wages. We all suffer from this compared to men, and limited access and resources and opportunities for financial gain. That goes without saying. But even still, in our community, because you have it with women, period. Women tend to judge other women. Oh, she thinks she all that. Oh, she getting such and such money, or she just messing with him because such and such. All that little nonsense. I know, because I hear it. I see how y'all move. But it also happens in the lesbian community. So do you know you could be sleeping with your enemy? You could be sleeping with somebody who despise you, she thinks she all that. I'll give you a personal example. I do this shit. This is what I do. I don't punch a clock. I do what I do, right? But most women that I work with, they have to get up and punch a clock. They resent sometimes. I get up too. Girl, I be up ironing their clothes. You feel me? And I ain't even got to be up. But I be up because I do work my shit too. But my point is, a lot of that turns into resentment. So that's why I try to do my part to help, because I'm woman-centered. But that shit don't come back. And I learned the reason it doesn't come back like that is because these women are male centered. They're patriarchal. They're beat down by patriarchy. That's really what it is. Again, if you are not familiar with the Queen Maker, please familiarize yourself with the Queen Maker. Okay. So let me go back to where we at? Healthcare. Okay, yeah, we know about this. This works in both ways. Women may encounter disparities in healthcare access and treatment, leading to higher rates of maternal mortality, chronic health conditions, and inadequate reproductive healthcare services. Okay, so we know that to be true. We know how people treat us in hospitals, and that's with all women. I'm trying to keep this to when two women getting together and people think it's all coochie crunch in the lesbian world. And I'm an Aquarian, so I'm attracted to the mind. You could be all together all you want, and I used to deal with, I used to be a shallow Hal looking for the cuties, and I still like the cuties. Don't get it twisted. I mean, you got to be attracted to the person, right? Again, the reason I'm doing this because a lot of people be asking me about my situation, my relationship status, blah blah blah. This is because I ran into too many patriarchal-minded, male-centered women, and they come, and I'm a woman-centered woman. I am matriarchal-centered. I believe the woman is power. I believe women should support and help each other. So my experiences hasn't been that. It's been women who are more so envious, or like they don't support. I ain't even gonna say what they are because I'm not in their system. But what it shows and what is displayed is a lack of support, a lack of shit. man, let me continue on. Hold on. All right, let's go. Violence and abuse. Women may be, yeah, let's talk about this. Women may be at greater risk of experience various forms of violence, abuse, including domestic violence, sexual assault, and police brutality, with limited avenues for seeking justice and support. Now, let's talk about it. Now, people, do y'all know? Excuse me. Damn, I should have got something to drink. Do y'all know that abuse is more than physical too? Because I believe, all right, I'll just tell you my experience. So again, this is all my experience, correct? Um, and I tend to say my experience because people want to judge. So I'm sure if you have similar experiences, I mean, it's not, I ain't nothing special about me. It's just the way, I'm just telling you my shit. But I think it's abuse when did I say that shit like that? Abuse happens in more than physical ways. You feel me? Now, me, I am, because that's another show, because you see how people come up. You feel me? Like I'm very sentimental. I don't like to see people cry, women cry. I don't really like to see men cry. I'm very sentimental, soft kind of person, despite what one may think. So that's why you don't judge a book by its cover. So most of the times when I get in relationships, a woman to see the soft side, right? And then they will take advantage of the soft side, okay? Because I'm centered. Example, if I'm coming over to your place like all the time, you feel me? It's like, you know how to make a person, we women, we know how to get what we want. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes it could be like, what do we call that? You call it something. It's like I don't know, you play on a person's weakness, and that's kind of abuse. You play on a person's softness or whatever. That's abuse. I see it, I know it, because I've seen women do it to men. But my bad, I kind of went off the rails there. This coffee's strong. That coffee's so strong, I taste grounds in there. Can y'all hear this? Can you hear that? Maybe, I guess not. Okay, let me go into some other stuff. Okay, cultural expectations. Women may face pressure from conform to unrealistic beauty standards and cultural expectations that prioritize Eurocentric ideas of beauty, resulting in issues relating to self-esteem, body image, and identity. Let me talk about it. Now, without apology, if you know me, you know that I am Queen. My name used to be Queen Asia, Ross Asia. Without apology, I've always held myself up as being a woman. Although I dress with the swag, get it? Don't make no mistakes about it. That's how I hold myself up. When I was young, shout out to my sister Annie. She taught me how to do eye makeup. I still wear my eye makeup. I still wear this shit. But do you know how many times women used to want to try to, make a big thing out of it? Oh, look at your eye makeup. You wear makeup? You don't do this to the feminine girl, but because I'm what they consider a tomboy, you make a thing of it. You see what I'm saying? You make a thing of it. What's up, bro? What's up, brother Ray? How you doing, family? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. But yeah, they make a thing of it. So that's what I say when you get caught up into the what a person's supposed to look like. I said I'm woman first. I don't really go into no bag and say I'm this, I'm that. I'm only saying it because we speak in American English, right? That's what they call it. So they consider one like me, a lesbian. But again, does that mean I'm not supposed to wear makeup? Does that mean so what am I saying? I'm saying there are some times there was times when I was younger when I would be ashamed or I would hide to put my makeup on in a whole nother room, act like I just came out like this. But my point is because I know she wasn't used to that. You feel me? And I would hide who I was. You understand what I'm saying? In fact, there was a thing in the gay world where girls be like, oh, she ain't gay. She wear makeup, so she ain't really gay. Like, what the fuck, ladies? Y'all gotta stop putting people in a bag. I'm not a boy, Damon. Stop putting people in a bag. No, this hasn't happened to me recently, but I know there's a young girl this is probably happening to. Okay? Let me continue on, because I can go on forever about that. All right, damn, I hope I ain't got no grinds in my mouth. Coffee, so strong. All right, intersectional oppression. Women often experience intersectional oppression, facing discrimination and marginalizing only based on their gender, but also their race, class, sexual orientation, and other interesting identities, compounding the challenges they face. Yes, they do. They do it all the time. Let's see. Let me see that one more time, because experience intersexual oppression. Yeah, right. I came up in the nation of God's earth. For those of you that don't know about that, that's Rakim, I be God, I be that, I be this. You feel me? I came up in that era. I'll never forget my first student enrollments, mathematics that I got. Shout out to Mr. B. Anybody in Ewing knows Mr. B. He used to always do Xerox, Culture, Freedom, all of their, they were older than me, all of their lessons, right? And Mr. B, and the guys used to tell me, because see, I was in Walnut and Trenton, so I knew the lessons, right? But to get in the ciphers, the gods used to tell me, oh, you ain't queen, you can't be queen unless a god basically gotta have sex with you and born you in. How the hell does that work, right? So I had one for them fools. I was like, you know what? Next time I go to, first of all, I stole the lessons because we had, Mr. B had detention. I knew lessons, but I needed to master these lessons. So I got my own lessons, you feel me? When Mr. B was copying Xerox and theirs, I just got a copy for myself. And then we had a cipher. And they started asking me, who is my God? Okay, so my God name was Power Born, and he was in jail. Nigga, ain't nobody named Power Born. I made this guy up, and he was my God or whatever. So my point is, even back then, 7th grade, it was women who was like reluctant to even deal with the lessons. And they thought I was being a tomboy for wanting to know the lessons. Like, hold on, I'm queen. I even knew it back then. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that brings me to another, I'm going to take a break in a second. But that brings me to another show that I'm going to do soon, y'all. And it's about being queen and those lessons and all the things that I'm going to share about those things, about running with those dudes, Nation of God's the earth, Rastafari. I was a Rastafarian for a while, right? And this Black Power, I was a new Black Panther in Trenton. But I have a point to make about all those patriarchal dominant shits too, because not one of them were really talking about what I deem as something further. You feel me? But I'm digress. But here's that show right here. I'm going to talk about this shit in a few days. But let me take a break real quick, and I'll be back. It's your girl, Frankie, baby. Fantastic.
Baby, fantastic. Let's talk about my award-winning documentary, Jew Black 2. Oh yeah, it's on Amazon. 2 books, Influence Me and Color Your Success. Did I mention it's on my website too? babyfantastic.com. Support your girl. I'm out here in these virtual streets going hard, y'all. And I can use all the support I can get. Become a fantastic supporter. You can start today. For more information, visit www.frankiebabyfantastic.com. Jew Black 2 documentary, Color Your Success coloring book, and Influence Me, a positive motivational book, available at Amazon and frankiebabyfantastic.com. And if you like this promotional video, head on over to my website. I can do something fantastic for you. I'll meet you there. frankiebabyfantastic.com.
Oh, that was the air I was hearing. That shit was loud. All right, y'all, I'm back. I ain't gonna play too many commercials. I'm gonna try to slow down my talking because I know I be better fast. But my mind be even faster, I swear. But I'm gonna try to slow it down. All right. So a lack of representation. Women may be underrepresented, misrepresented in media, literature, and other cultural spaces, perpetuating stereotypes, erasing their voice, and experiences from mainstream narratives. That shit is true, because that L word shit wasn't really, that wasn't a lesbian in real life. I'm sorry, I hope y'all know that shit. But again, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying that a lot of people, and when you deal in lesbian relationships, the first thing they ask about is your ex. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. I guess they do that in the straight world too. But I'm more of a person, again, for those who are coming in late, the reason I'm doing this is because I feel like I have to. I'm getting a lot of inquiries about my relationship status and things of that nature. And I'm the first one to tell you that I love love. I'm an Aquarian, but I'm a mental person. I'm real turned on by the mind and the mindset and the mental and spiritual growth. And I noticed that every woman that I've ever dealt with has been patriarchal minded. Okay. Not to mention the ones that's taking a break from men. You feel me? No slight to them, but this is all because of the pressure of patriarchy. So I'm not dissing those girls. I'm not dissing them at all. This is actually my clarity. You understand? So when I do choose again, I will choose better. Or I won't have to just be merely selected, because a lot of times that's how it comes. Last relationship, someone was like, you mine. Now, what the fuck is it about me that just fell for it without even really getting to know someone? You understand what I'm saying? So that's some growth that I have to do within myself. But this lesbian shit is not all it's cracked up to be, let me tell you. All right, let me get back. All right. Emotional labor. Again, like I said, with relationships and stuff, I would take the trash out, but not because I feel like I'm a dude. I would take the trash out because she's too dainty. She act like she can't do. All of a sudden, her hands broke. But I also have witnessed women who, when that same type of woman, when they're with their man, when men, they'll grab that damn trash and be like, he get on my damn nerve. He can't even take the trash out while she do it. But you have no problem putting your feet up. Okay, so women should be loving and warm to each other and better. We are like that. We are fucking the epitome, right, of what it is. But microaggressions, let's get to it. Microaggressions. Now, women may face everyday microaggressions, discrimination based on stereotypes and biases, and undermining their sense of belonging and well-being in both personal and professional settings. So this was really, wow. This was really near and dear to me, because in most relationships I notice that I suffered. I'm a pretty strong person, but I suffered emotionally. I suffered because what I like to do is help people. I like to be supportive. I like community. I'm a team player. I've been in sports all my life, and I've been in the military. Hell, I'm just a team player, right? And I've been alone all my life. You feel me? Most of my life. So it's easy for me to bunker down with people and get shit done. A lot of that is part of my being. It's a part of my what do you call it? It's a part of my fabric. It's also therapy for me, because it's like, when the Most High when you're tasked with something, it's something you're gonna do regardless, with money or without money. You're gonna be this person. Well, that's who I am. So it benefits in my relationship. It's very beneficial to her. You understand? In every relationship I've had, this is how it's been. But I suffer because sometimes I want the support. Understand what I'm saying? Like, I can't even work on my own computer because I got all her stuff on here. But that's how my life has been. Like, I always overdue for this woman. So I had to learn something about me. You understand? See, now I'm at the point where I'm in love with myself. I really am. I'll be walking around this bitch cooking, like singing. I used to sing and happy to cook for her, whoever, any relationship, because that's how I am. I'm an Aquarian, loving, loyal. That's how we get down. But I'm telling you this because I have to get it out there. And the next time somebody asks me about my relationship status, I can refer their ass to this video. You did? But anyway, so that's what it is. I suffered emotionally, I feel, in those ways. And then there was even times where, and I'm a person where I don't mind. Like, I'll cry at a commercial if that shit hit hard. You understand? But oh, I see. That's what you do when you fake and you cry. Like, that shit is her being like the males do her. That's what I think. That's just what I think. What y'all think? Let me know in the chat. Let me fucking know. I talk back. Let me see. Oh shit, look who in the chat. Oh God, let's see what Talaya says. She said, well, they will put you in a manly position for physical stuff and remind you in an argument that you are not a man. Can you talk about it? Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, again, so it backfires because being a woman-centered, which I am, being a woman-centered person, like it could be a home girl, I got you, let's roll. Well, you need something, your baby needs something, like that's how we supposed to be. But some girls, I guess, they get the benefit of that shit on both ends. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. Like that's why I said, are you really gay or are you just taking a break from men? And we have to figure that part out before you say yes to anybody, y'all, for real. Because that shit, it's time consuming. And I have no time to give. You hear? So let's talk about this next one. Oh, yeah, let me show it. I ain't been moving the thing. I'm sorry. Here we go. Is it moving now? Yeah. So this next part, I say, what the fuck? Is women competing against each other can stem from various societal, psychological, and evolutionary factors. Here are some reasons why this phenomenon occurs. And that's where we are. I'm telling you, I never, ever will forget the days that I've seen as a little kid. I've seen that. We go into another part of the hood. We go into, we leave Wilbur section. We walk to West Trenton or something. It be girls saying, "Oh, she thinks she all that, whatever." I grew up around this. I never understood why. Or this one really gets me. Hold on, let's see what Talia says something else. Let's see what she says. That's what they think is hurt. No, ma'am. I think she said that's what they think hurts. No, ma'am. I'm not hurt. I'm not a man. Yeah, I used to tell people, please don't belittle me like that. And not to diss men or anything, but I'm a woman. I'm a producer. I'm so much stronger, and I know I'm my divine feminine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that we came from no damn red. See, it's another thing. People, it's their mindset. That Bible got them messed up. They don't search beyond the Bible. They don't even know where that come from. Women have to start educating themselves. That's why I say again, please check out the Queen Maker. Please check out the Queen Maker if you're not familiar. But again, this whole woman against woman shit really has to cease. Let me get into this here. So socialization and gender norms. From a young age, girls are often socialized to view other women as competition. Yes, they are, particularly in areas such as appearance, relationships, and career success. Media, peer pressure, and cultural messages reinforce the idea that women must compete for limited resources and opportunities. And I guess they think there's a limit of men out there too, because that's how they be. I've been in situations with women, I mean, even women that was supposed to be gay, right? When a man come around, when I tell you they change, their attitude change right in front of your face, I'll be like, who the hell is this person? Like, you was, I tell you they change, and I'm not going to be on here trying to diss nobody, but you just think about it for yourself. Sometimes people change. Like, they'll get a little more. I'll give you an example. Sometimes they might diss another girl. Like, girl, why you acting like that? You being petty now, Sarah. First, she was just agreeing with Sarah, but now Sarah being petty because it's a dude on the deck. Now Sarah being petty, right? That's how it happens, y'all. And this is what they're talking about. We get this shit early in life. So these are, I mean, I didn't, I'm taking notes. I didn't make the shit up. So if you don't think this is you, well, then you're one of a kind. And I don't think there's too many one of a kind. I think that it's an everyday thing that we're supposed to be checking ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Check yourself. You steady trying to check somebody else. Check yourself. Michael Jackson said, start with the man or the woman in the mirror. Okay. Scarcity mentality. In a society that often promotes a scarcity mentality, where resources, recognition, and validation, are perceived as limited, women may feel pressured to compete against each other to secure their place and ensure their success. This can lead to a sense of rivalry and mistrust amongst women. You think? Do you think? I'm telling you, I had to do this because this has been the problem. So imagine, excuse me, this has been the problem, not my problem. This has been the problem. Now me recognizing the problem, you understand what I'm saying? My choosing is very different now. I'm not even looking to choose because I believe this type of a person will make themselves known. But when I'm in circles, I see this shit going on for real. I'm very observant. Let's go. Internalized sexism. Internalized sexism occur when women internalize societal messages and stereotypes about their gender, leading to self-doubt, insecurities, and need for validation from others, including other women. This can manifest as competitive behavior as women seek to prove their worth and value in comparison to their peers. Ain't that some shit? Now, I can tell you a few things about this for real. Working, doing the type of stuff I do. Yeah, I believe women should be together doing all types of shit, but you see more men working together in entertainment than you do women. Why is that? Why is that? So we have so much weight on us with this patriarchal mindset. Yo, it's fucking up our work. And then you pass that shit down to another little girl. It's a whole nother generation that has to deal with this shit. I'm 50 now, and I know this to be true. Okay, I know this to be freaking true. Excuse my French. I'm not going to curse anymore. But this is not good. This is not good. Not good. Yes, it plays out. Let's see what Talea says. Self-esteem plays out the mouth a lot. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. She says, people feel better when they make someone else look or feel bad and redirect force for real reality thoughts of themselves. Absolutely. You know, I read something the other day where it said that the DNA can hold so much information, like loads and loads, years of information. It holds our whole everything. I think I don't want to give you a wrong number, but basically since creation. So all of the memories, our body have DNA from stress, from ancient times. Don't get me on the Black Power thing, but you understand what I'm saying. So imagine you can reprogram your DNA. So reprogramming yourself is like what, 20 days to keep putting new information into yourself. But if we're not doing this, we are perpetuating the same shit over and over again. For real. And I'm not even, this is not no queenmaker rhetoric, not rhetoric, but I'm not trying to reproduce what the queenmaker is doing. I'm telling you, if you watch her, you're going to get a foundation of a route you should start to go to help to reprogram your mind. Because I'm telling you, it's a lot of this competition shit going on with these women, and you guys should be ashamed of yourself. If you're not trying to be woman-centered, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm just saying. All right. Internalized sexism. Did I do that? Yep. Intersectionality refers to the interconnected nature of social identities such as race, class, gender, sexuality, and ability. Oh, women from marginalized or underrepresented groups may face additional layers of competition and oppression as they navigate intersection forms of discrimination and strive to overcome systematic barriers. Now, let me tell you, this is the first time, very, very, very first time in my blood clot life, this era right now, that I'm able to, without any feelings of, oh, she think I like her. Because when I was young, I'd be like, hey, girl, whatever. I had straight homegirls. Shout out to my straight homegirls from school. But still, it was still a little joke. Oh, Yolanda gonna get you, or Yolanda like you. See that bullshit right there? That shit make you feel away. You understand? So now this is the first time in my life where I'm like, hey, girl, hey, and don't care if she think I like her. I don't like you. I'm giving you sister love. You dig what I'm saying? Some women used to make me feel a way about that, but it wasn't them. It was me. It was me because I was in this, because of what they said, this situation and this group that I'm in. Gays, and she gonna like you. You speaking to her, you like her. You just say hi at the mall. Hey, girl, hey. People take that like you like them. That's your bag now. I don't carry that bag. I'm queen. I'm going to love up on you anyway. And just because I'm a gay, this used to be my saying back in the day. I was like, I'm a lesbian. I ain't desperate. That don't mean I want you. All right, but anyway. But back in the day, more than likely I did. All right, hold on. Let me finish. All right. Institutionalized, no. Economic and social pressure. Economic and social pressures, such as financial instability, jobs insecurity, and societal expectations of success can exacerbate competition amongst women as they via for opportunities for advancement and stability in competitive environment. Absolutely. I spoke about that when I said my situation is different. I don't have to get up every day and punch a clock. But there was a time in relationships that I've had that shit was really like resentment. I'll give you an example. I could be here working. Come on, come lay down or whatever the hell. Like, no, I got to do something. I'm working too. Or maybe it just wasn't supportive and it just brought some type of resentment, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I feel like. That's what they're saying. So social and economic pressures. Like, I know you have to make your bread. This is how I make mine, but maybe I'm not touching on that right. So let's just move on. Institutionalized sexism. Let me cut on the ears hot. Sexism and gender discrimination are pervasive in many institutions and industries, creating environments where women must compete against each other for recognition, promotion, and opportunities for advancement, often at the expense of collaboration and solidarity. Okay, I was in the military, man, I tell you, and it was a few girls in the unit. I was in a unit. We had most of the women that was in the unit was at the desk. I was in a unit and I worked with like three other guys, and it was three other guys because they called us the four horsemen, me included. But I remember some of the girls like feeling a way or working a little hard to get attention another way. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just that, again, your validation on your workplace, you're competing. All of this comes from this patriarchy, y'all. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to go through now. Okay, evolutionaries. Let's do evolutionary biology. Evolutionary psychologists suggest that competition among women may have roots in evolutionary biology, where individuals compete for resources, mates, and societal status to ensure productive success and survival. While modern society has evolved beyond these primal instincts, remnants of competitive behavior may persist. Y'all do be acting like it's on. Y'all do act like it ain't nobody. It ain't no like men around. Like, I wouldn't even want to be a straight woman the way how some women be going, yo, for real. Like, y'all make it so easy for these dudes, man, for real. And I'm just saying that I don't know. I don't think we have that competition in the lesbian world. I think, if I can recall, I'm not really out there in the streets or in the clubs like that, but if I can recall, women wasn't really like that, like they are over men. They wasn't really competitive with each other like they are over men. They're not like that. Not in my experience. Now, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't the catch, but I don't. And then again, one thing about me, I'm an Aquarian, so you got to fucking make it very plain. If you're trying to see me, you got to be like, hey, I like you. You understand? Otherwise, I ain't gonna get it. I'm thinking too many other scenarios. You understand what I'm saying? So there you have it. All right, let me go on. Cultural expectations and norms regarding femininity, beauty, and success can foster a culture of comparison and competition among women as they strive to meet unrealistic standards and ideals perpetuated by society. All right, y'all get it. You see what they're saying there. All right. I don't know about unrealistic things, but I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna just leave it right there, y'all. Overall, I'll read this. Overall, women competing against each other is a complex phenomenon influenced by a myriad of social, psychological, and cultural factors. Challenging these dynamics requires fostering environments of support, collaboration, and empowerment, where women can celebrate each other's achievement and work together towards common goals. I believe that's so important, man. It's sad to see how we all compete against each other. And even just here and we're in my little world, you feel me? You don't see a bunch of women around doing shit and helping, but you see me doing that shit. Now I'm just gonna fucking tell the truth, how the truth is. I do that because that's how I am. I'm a very supportive person. But again, every time I look out through these eyes, I could easily see where where people have this competitive thing against each other. It could be very healthy. It could be healthy. But when it gets to you're not supporting or helping each other, or you got a way to help someone and you're not, and then sometimes you'll fall back and watch and hope they fail. I see too many women doing shit like that. I see men supporting each other. As much as we talk about brothers, I see them supporting each other. They might be trying to get each other girl, but I see them supporting each other. Now, having said that, I have this thing. I'm working on a date. I'm working on the date. So give me a second, and I will have a date for you. Let me show you this clip of women and how we ought to be. Listen, this is dope. Let me show y'all this. Oh wait, I already have it here. My bad. Hell, check this shit out.
I'm going under and I fear this time there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody.
You seen that? She was like, what? Do I turn around? I don't know. But having said all that, I am putting together a group. Not necessarily a group. Let me see if I can get the flyer here. I'm putting together an event that it's going to be monthly. We're working on the dates right now, but it'll be held at the Music Box. Shout out to the Music Box. It'll be held at the Music Box. It's not official right now, y'all, but I will show you what I mean. Damn it, because I can. And so it's near and dear to my heart because, like I said, I'm 50 now, and I don't know, maybe it's someone down the line who will see what I'm putting down, pick up what I'm putting down, and do it better next time around. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not helping or trying to be supportive and help the next generation, what the blood clot are you really doing? At the end of the day, that's how I feel. And I don't have any damn kids, so this is my way of giving back too. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you this real quick. So I plan on having this event. I'm not going to keep it up here, but I will show you. It's a sample flyer that I did, so it's not really official yet, but it's mine, so I can put it up. I ain't got to worry about nobody saying, don't show it. That's the thing about ownership. So it says, tap into your inner power and unlock the full potential of business journey. Join us, embrace the divine feminine as we come together once a month for an enriching experience like no other. Okay. I'm still working on a date and all the perks and things that's going to be involved with that. But again, it's really piggying off the backs of us bringing the Queen Maker here. It's been a minute since I really even said anything about that because I've been really busy. I've been busy, a good busy. But and shout out to all the women that's really doing their thing. Shout out to Lori. Can I give a shout out to Lori V. Moore? Let me see if I can put this on Facebook. Let me share my screen. She finished, edited herself of the film Fall Back, and she's been selected. Her film has been selected to be in the film festival. Let me go to her page real quick. Shout out to Lori. She's doing great things. And you know, the sounds that you hear is her too. She's actually an artist. So she's like multi-talented. So she's actually doing the share screen. She got the music that you hear is her as well. So shout out to the cast and crew. Here's Lori right here, y'all. Look at the inmates. But yeah, this is what happened. So this is right here, LA Film Festival, LA Student Film Festival. So shout out to Lori, man, and the cast and crew. I'm part of the cast, and I picked something up too, so I'm a crew too. Nah, but yeah, man. So I'm gonna put this here up. Queen Maker talks about this a lot. So check this out. I have to get back where her. So check this out right here, right? This is a Maslow's hierarchy of needs. All right. And they say, and this is like studies and shit, y'all. You feel me? And so you see at the bottom, they say everybody goes, we bounce and shit through these bottom three: belonging, friendship, love, and all this other stuff, right? You can read it. I'm not gonna read this shit out to you. But I'm at this purple level right here. You dig? I'm pretty much have this bottom part together. You feel what I'm saying? At 50, I have it together. And that's why I'm going to be very selective when I deal with this next woman in my life, whoever she may be, because I'm about this morality, creativity, spontaneity, problem solving, lack of prejudice, acceptance of facts. You feel me? I'm trying to do something and be great and reach my highest self. I'm very secure in my self-esteem. I have enough love to give myself. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to make me whole. I'm whole, nigga. You feel me? Excuse me for being raw, but I'm whole already. I have food, like my food, clothes, shelter. I'm stable. I'm gonna have all that. So I'm at that purple. So I hope you guys can relate to that and make sure you check that Maslow hierarchy of needs when you get into your next relationship or reassess your relationship. Because sometimes, man, you got to look and see is it something that's making you greater or you just tolerating, right? So I'm gonna leave it right there, man. It's been about an hour. I didn't even expect to be on this long, but I'm gonna leave it right there. I got some new books. I was in Beverly Hills the other day, so I'm gonna work on me a new vision board. And chill out, do a little things. I'll probably do some work today. I had someone call, so maybe I got another client coming my way. But I hope you enjoyed my little 1-2 today. And I hope you come back again when I go live again. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. I truly, truly appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And remember, whatever you do, keep it blood clot fantastic, y'all. Peace.
Welcome to Fantastic Media Group TV, your premier destination for independent content.